in the environment I've just left, without naming names, there were a group of players who were on good money, turning up, checking in, checking out, happy if they're playing, happy if they're not playing. They weren't disruptive and they weren't bad people, they were all good guys. They didn't have that desire to want to be the best they can be. I got so frustrated in the end. We lost against Stade Francais. So I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to line you up in contractual order. From the highest paid player to the lowest paid player. I'll stand you in the line. I said, then the next thing we'll do, we're going to vote for who's the most respected player. And we're going to stand you in the most respected player to the least respected player. I said, so in my mind, obviously, the guys who are on the highest contracts, you guys should be obviously the most respected. I said, so do you think that'll be the case? And they all looked at me as if to say, oh my God, he's gone mad. Anyway, I didn't line them up in contractual order, but I did do the respect ranking. I asked them to rate each other technically and tactically, physically and mentally out of 10 for each player in the squad. And so obviously every player ultimately got a feedback from 44 players and you got an average score. Gail Fiku's number 1, Owen Farrell's number 2 or whatever, all the way down to 44. Physically, same. And mentally, which is about resilience, leadership. And that was the one I was really interested in. Some of the youngest players were ranked in the top 10 and some of the most senior players were ranked in the bottom 10. What I didn't do was then stand them in a line and, say this, but what I did do was meet every player one-to-one and say, you're in the top third, you're in the middle third, you're in the bottom third.
You didn't publish it?
I didn't publish it, no. It landed because there were certain players who believed they were senior players, believed they were leaders, believed that they had the right mindset. As much as I told them 10 times, there's more in you, it took the 360-degree feedback from their teammates to realise, God, it's not just Stuart that thinks it. Everyone thinks it. I need to up my game here.